All right, next time.
Wait,
next up. Hold on, I got it, bro.
Let's do it now.
What? Wait.
Oh.
Who's telling that shit to? That fucking part.
Hold on, don't say nothing, bro. Don't say nothing. I got it, bro. Hold on, bro. I got
set it up, bro.
Before that nigga was cutting that nigga
set it up.
Bro, what the fuck y'all doing? Right?
Nah, look at the notes.
Wait.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the notes, man.
Look at the
Far
notes.
From Home, and you watch Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Introduce us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Debate Mania 2019, round 2. Our competitors today is Chase the Money, Chase.
Family ties.
Defending Spider-Man Far From Home.
Mysterio.
The Marvel Studios 2019 film starring Mysterio.
GOAT.
He weighs in at 6'9", 280 pounds, pure muscle, ready to bustle.
Wait.
They call him the Dick Deviant.
Whoa!
On our other side, we have Big Tev. You know what I'm saying?
Call him Tiny. Tiny T.
That nigga named Tevin because he's that Tevin. You know what I mean? They put 2 T's there.
No Campbell, nigga.
Hey, weighing in at 4'10", 85 pounds, soaking wet, defending Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2, one of the finest films of the 2000s.
Facts. Let's go.
Ooh.
Fellas, let's get to it.
Bro.
So we're gonna.
Okay. Y'all want to do points?
Do y'all who's going first? No. This is voting. I'm not gonna vote. It's gonna be between Kevin, Shaq, and Ivan.
Have you seen?
They gonna fight about who you think.
They doing
and whichever one you think you haven't seen either of the movies, right?
Yeah, no.
Well,
Yeah, so
let's look at the phone, my friend, right?
And that's better.
Yeah, whoever convince you,
I don't got to phone a friend. We can't.
nigga, you can phone me, bro.
All right, cool.
Anyway,
Wait.
Kevin,
Wait.
I'm about to say yeah.
Kevin, like,
Honestly, I just want to hear y'all argue.
hold up, fellas. We about ready to.
Because
I
it's
don't have a
So
phone.
let's so let me lay out the rules real quick. I'm gonna give each of you niggas about 2 minutes to put out your
I
argument.
don't like going for long.
No, it's I'll make it a minute.
All right, cool.
So yeah, you guys will get 1 minute opening statements. After that, 1 minute for rebuttals to each other. How y'all want to decide who goes first is up to y'all.
Wait, what exactly is the exact argument?
Well, I just want to argue.
Who is a better villain?
Okay, look, when I do better villain, I'm bringing movie involved too. It's not like just the. I won't like because the villain to me makes a movie.
Facts.
So
Okay,
like,
that's what made Far From Home better.
Hey, hold on. No jawing back and forth, fellas. Come on. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil. So who's gonna go first? I'm gonna let y'all.
I go first because I'm short and sweet.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? They call me a little.
Come on, he should be disqualified from
Short
that.
and sweet like a little.
Come on, that was sexual harassment to the ref. That was sexual harassment to the ref. So.
He said that's his boy Doc Ock with the lock. You know what I mean?
Right.
Huh? Let's go, Tevin. Starting now.
All right. Okay. First of all, I'm just gonna slander Far From Home real quick. I just feel like Mysterio. No, look, I like the movie.
Can't talk.
I just feel like Mysterio just everything happened so fast with him. They were just speeding it up. Right.
You gotta
really
wait.
Fast.
You
And
gotta
like,
wait.
You can find no chemistry between.
You will have
Peter
time.
Or Mysterio. It was no chemistry at all. And then when I go chemistry, I'm gonna go into Peter and Doc Ock. I feel like even though he got the fucking internship, you saw like a relationship between these two characters. And I'm like, damn, I kind of feel for Ock from his little standpoint, and Peter finding somebody that's an interest in this thing. And he was like, you know, like not like a father figure, but he had his Uncle Ben, so you feel like, you know, they had like a little bonding though. They had two things similar. You know what I mean? So, but when it came to yes, it was way better. And then when you have like Mysterio and Peter, this shit was fast paced. It was nothing. Mysterio wasn't even cool when it come to his stuff. He was not cool when he was like.
Can't talk, bro. I'm sorry.
He was not cool, bro. He was just talking about like, yeah, man, you're a teenager, and I know you want to. It was whack as fuck, bro. It was just fast paced. I didn't trust that nigga from the beginning. Whack.
Time's up.
It's like movie fights.
All right, Chase, you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Begin.
First of all, Far From Home, superior movie.
Kevin, you can't talk either, nigga. Damn.
Far From Home is a superior movie to that.
Kevin, you can't talk, bro. Tell us why it's superior. Don't just say it.
Okay, look. When Mysterio came in, when Peter first met Mysterio, no, when he first saw Mysterio, be real, he looked dope. Did he not look dope?
I'm talking about looks. I'm not talking about.
No,
looks.
no, no,
Can't
no, no.
talk.
But did he
You
not
get
look
some
dope?
points right
No,
there.
but
No,
guess what?
You answered in your
A
rebuttal.
hero that's looking
fella.
dope, that's going to be impressionable on a young teenager, right?
Are you a young teenager?
But you can't talk.
Yes, because I'm
But you taking seconds off your rebuttal time doing with this display. Go ahead, Chase. You're not done yet.
Like I said, he was an impressionable teenager. He is looking for a figure or role model since his past role model has previously deceased from the last movie, right? So when he meets Mysterio, he sees like an older version of him that kind of welcomes him, like, you know, it's all right to be the smart person in the room sometimes, the only smart person in the room. It makes him feel welcome, makes him feel like he's not alone, and he also gives him that comfort of being he also gives him that comfort of saying, you know,
that's your time.
We give him some more seconds because remember we were talking.
Wait, you right. All right.
He also gives him that
put an extra 20 on the clock. Go ahead.
He also gives him that comfort as a role model because he does reassure him on things like, "Oh, I was your age. I understand how you feel. I know where you're coming from." That makes him comfortable to feel like he could talk to somebody, especially imagine when your mom was going hard at you, but then your dad's like, "Oh yeah, I know your mom's giving you a hard time right now." That's what Mysterio was at that point. So Peter felt like he could confide in him because he didn't have Tony to confide in.
All right,
no more.
There we go. All right, Chase, I'm gonna let you rebuttal first. Not playing. Go ahead, Tevin.
Like how he can rebuttal?
I'm about to say, I can't rebuttal nothing that he.
Yeah, go ahead. Your rebuttal. No, you can rebuttal his rebuttal. Go ahead.
When do you want to start?
I started.
Okay, I understand how like Peter's young, he's a teenager, and I know like you know from back in the day how he always followed Mary Jane and he wants that his girl. That's one thing I like. But when it came to Mysterio, it just even though I know Mysterio as a character, so I came in there like, okay, don't trust this nigga. He just didn't bring me in. It just seemed like I said before. I brought this up again. It just didn't seem. It didn't feel right, bro. It just felt forced. It just felt so forced. The movie in the first half was just with them two. It didn't work for me, bro. No chemistry at all. Tony and him, I didn't feel like they were close, but the chemistry was nice. I liked everything, comedic, everything. So I didn't feel none of it. It was no heart into it to me. No heart, and I don't see how he'll just hand somebody that shit like that. Even though I can see why, because he was like, damn. I don't want to do that. I want to go chase my girl. But like him, like how could you trust somebody just like that? Not even a day. I don't know. It just was whack to me. Sorry. They relationship was horrible. It was horrible.
And there's your time.
Horrible. Horrible relationship.
Chase?
I need him to be able to respond to me like with yeses and no's.
No. After the rebuttal, we'll have open discussion.
Okay.
Yeah, we could.
So,
because I'm not good with time stuff.
Go
like
ahead.
This. What did Tony not meet Peter Parker in a day? It just did Peter Parker not just trust Tony?
Go ahead. Keep going.
Just like he did with Mysterio. Tony gave him some technology from somebody he doesn't know, but he looks up to. He looks up to Mysterio in this sense since he's the new Iron Man that comes through in this movie. Because that's what Mysterio's plan is a set for, to be the new Iron Man. Someone for people to believe in, because he is mysterious. You know what I'm saying? But he's a young teenager. He's going to be naive and dumb. He's going to make mistakes, like we all have done, right? Mm-hmm. Doc Ock, I couldn't feel with Doc Ock because, come on, Doc Ock was super corny.
Yeah, you're bugging.
That is part of the Raimi cheese.
Writing.
Hold on.
See, he disagreed.
That's a component of this.
Okay, keep going.
You have 10 more seconds.
With Doc Ock, I feel like there wasn't really not that much chemistry right there. Harry just got him in the door as a reference. Oh, you're my manager now. Oh, one day the big explosion happens. Now I'm evil because this thing makes me evil.
All right, fellas.
Doc Ock didn't have his own.
Now y'all got 5 minutes for open discussion. Y'all could chime in as well if you would like to ask him any questions.
Like when I said okay, he knew who Tony was. Everybody knows who Tony is. He's Iron Man.
Okay.
So he gonna trust him. He knows he's a superhero. He don't know this guy at all from a can of paint. Like this nigga.
But just like
this dude just popped up, bro. So I can't compare the two when it comes to like Tony.
Y'all can talk over.
You can talk to me, but
this is open. I
want to
interrupt.
Okay, but I got a question. No one trusted Iron Man when he first came out because no one knew who he was.
We're talking about the time Peter found who he was, bro. That's what we going. We can't do that.
But what about Mysterio? But
when we argue, I'm like niggas.
But this is the thing though. This is the thing. It opens the gate for if you have a cool suit, you're a superhero in this essence. If you do cool things where you're battling monsters in front of people, you're a hero. Someone can trust.
I have a question. Hold on. As the moderator, I have a question. Can you niggas please talk about the things these niggas said or did as villains and not the movie?
All right, cool.
Wait, the movie? Oh,
so talk about the actions they took and their motivations because you have barely.
Oh, Mysterio has a way better motive.
You feel like Mysterio motive was good?
Come on, Doc Ock. They stopped my project. I gotta continue it. I don't care about that. The arms was good. Hey, look, the arms. Hey, no, look, the arms. Oh, the arms is telling me to do this, so I'm gonna do it.
That's a
Arms.
fucking movie trope. That's like
See? Oh, now you wasn't playing on the trope.
That is not a valid
Mysterio-
defense, Kevin. Go ahead, though.
Thank you. No, that's the character.
When it comes to like characters.
But
No, but
Chase,
it's-
some of the inherent
Wait,
some of the inherent charm of the Spider-Man original films was their cheese.
No, okay. Why did Doc Ock need money when he could just go get what he needs? What was the whole point of that bank thing?
He went and stole money.
Why did he need money? He's a criminal supervillain now. What's he gonna pay for that people ain't gonna arrest him for?
Regardless of any movie, they always gonna have that.
He's gonna have those points.
They
But
always
look,
gonna
No, but Mysterio's plan was way better than Doc
Why?
Ock's.
Why was Mysterio's like?
He
why
literally
was
got what he wanted in the first third of the movie.
and it was whack.
But he
His
still
whole
got
plan
it.
was
He still
whack.
got it
But you-
though.
you talking about
Come
motive.
on, no.
I ain't mad.
Let me tell you something else. Hey Peter, I need you to give me Spider-Man. Here's a threat. Let me throw a car at you. He didn't know he was Spider-Man. How's he gonna know that he needs to dodge that?
I was actually about to ask that question.
Exactly. Stupid.
That's movie.
Stupid.
That was whack.
That's Doc Ock. Mysterio didn't have no stupid point. Hey, when he saw
Mysterio had a lot of dumb points, bro.
no,
Bring up his dumb points. Let's go.
please.
I just can't.
No, I'm just saying, like, go ahead, bro.
I can think of Doc Ock.
This is open forum. Y'all can say whatever.
Oh wait, you're right. Doc Ock has no motives because the arms control him.
So are you
Arms
saying he
control?
has no
No, you're
agency as a
bugging.
villain?
No, Doc. I feel like they tried to copy Green Goblin with Doc
Wait,
Ock. where they
I
had the dual
would like to
personalities.
ask you a question now.
Okay, what's up?
Hold on. Y'all keep talking. I had a question. But
No, but I feel like they
It's
tried
about
to.
Mysterio.
But see, this is the thing with Mysterio. They didn't copy nobody. With Doc Ock, they kind of had a little format. Oh, let's get a villain with two conflicting characters and make him a villain. With Green Goblin, he had Norman Osborn. Then we had Crazy Green Goblin. Doc Ock, he had Doc Ock and the arms telling him what to do.
Stop slamming
Right?
the
My
table.
bad.
Mysterio was just
Mysterio was not a
whack-ass diva,
but
director.
at least,
it was just whack.
but guess
It
what?
was like
He was
whack
his
as
own
fuck.
character.
So do you
though.
wait? Hold on. So do you
No
not like
copy
Mysterio
format.
as like a villain ever?
When I was a kid, I liked to laugh at him and shit because he was like.
But guess what? He wasn't a laughable force in this movie. When he put
He was
when,
not!
no, when he put
He wasn't
Spider-Man, no, when he
menacing
put
or nothing. So was he
Spider-Man,
menacing? Was you
when he
scared
put
of
Spider-Man in
I'll
that,
give
in
my
that,
thoughts
in that,
after the argument
Alright.
because I
He
have
wasn't
thoughts.
menacing.
But I don't want to. I don't want to. No, you
I'm
Kevin. You have something to say.
You can
Ask.
talk about it. Look,
Yeah,
he
you're
wasn't
the
menacing.
audience.
Only thing that was really cool was that fucking scene, but that had nothing to do with Mysterio. That just
Yes, it was. That was
just
Mysterio.
dope-ass editing.
Mysterio
I'm talking
put that
about
around
movie.
him.
I said that was just
That
dope.
is
No,
something
and
Mysterio did.
you know what the great
It
part?
was.
You know what the
But
great
I
part
said that's
was?
only
No.
dope
You know what the great part was about that? Hey Peter, I'm Nick Fury. Hey Peter, you gotta tell me who all you told about it. Oh, my friend so. Thanks. Left, and then he got hit by the
That was
train.
so predictable, bro.
But
I
guess
already
what?
knew
He's
was gonna happen. I said
if it was so
gonna happen.
predictable, how come Peter didn't predict it?
It's
Oh,
irony, nigga. It's dramatic irony. Come on, bro.
No, it's not.
Because the freaking viewer gonna see things.
Okay,
that
but
the-
Doc
the
Ock could go to a bank to
person.
steal money to buy stuff he could just steal? Come on!
Bro, that's not my fault.
At least
That's not
Mysterio
my
didn't do
movie.
something dumb like that.
It's not my fault. That's
At least Mysterio didn't do something dumb like that.
He did do some dumb shit.
What did Mysterio do that was dumb? What did he really do that was dumb? He had no.
He invested in
No,
nigga-
his
he
plan was. His plan was. Dang, what's it called? His plan was really planned out from a technical
I haven't seen
aspect.
Spider-Man
He
in
knew.
like
No. He knew. Hey, let me dress up as Nick Fury.
I saw
Trick
a couple
Spider-Man. Get Nick Fury shot, and then put him in that whole illusion scene, which was great. Got Spider-Man knocked out to a whole different country, right? He even tricked. Spoiler alert. Talos, who was Nick Fury, into this whole thing thinking he was a superhero. Nick Fury would have known he was no
Well,
superhero.
wait, real quick. I do have a question for you as well. Do you think it hurt Mysterio not being able to throw grown man hands with Peter like Doc Ock did in Spider-Man 2?
No,
during
because
a couple
no,
fight
you want
scenes?
to know why? Because Doc Ock had mechanical arms that could do that. Mysterio has no superpower to him. Spider-Man literally has superhuman strength. That's why.
Facts.
Still don't make him a better villain.
Yes, it
I like the
does.
movie way better. Fucking Doc Ock was more honest, bro. I'm just talking
Doc
about
Ock, come on! I don't want to do this.
Hey,
Oh,
fellas,
Jesus,
fellas, time
Jesus.
is up. All right. How do y'all vote? Y'all three.
Nigga, all I heard was yelling.
Y'all have no thoughts?
I'm gonna go with Chase.
All right, we got one for Chase. I'm assuming Kevin's gonna go Tevin because they have the same name.
If I could phone my friend, it's over.
If I watch Spider-Man 2 over, I ain't seen it in years.
Bro,
I gotta watch that shit too.
real talk.
I seen it
I
like
asked
a year- I
Monte
seen it
that
like a year
question,
ago.
but he thinks that
I
new
see.
Spider-Man is way better.
I don't at all.
I do.
I see Chase's arguments. I do. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel you out here, bro. I do.
Thank you.
But the impact from that movie just wasn't as good as to 2 has always had the most impact.
Well,
I
I
got a question. Wait,
for you on
wait,
that point,
but
Kevin.
I
Hold on,
have a
I will ask the question.
But I had a-
You will shut your mouth.
I literally have
Kevin,
Hey, bro, what's up?
do you not think it is unfair to put up the impact of a movie that came out at a time when superhero movies were looked down upon and also was 15 years old, as opposed to a movie that just came out a week and a half ago?
Honestly, I don't think it's unfair because of the fact that like we have what 3 different Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got Amazing Spider-Man.
So
Well, I would say 2 because I don't even count that.
well, that's what I'm about to
Hey,
say. That's what I'm about to say. So let's be real. We can compare Amazing Spider-Man to all of them, and what are we gonna say? Like immediately.
A little more comic accuracy.
But see, why would you say that Homecoming in that is better than the Amazing then?
Wait, what?
You don't put impact in there, do you? Because it was a more modern Spider-Man.
Yeah, Homecoming is better.
Well, I mean,
No, it is. But you're saying, okay, this is the thing with impact. I feel like it's more of a super opinionated bias now because
Well,
impact.
no. You can say
no, 'cause
that
I can't put
X-Men and Dark
impact.
Knight shit
I can't
had
put
impact.
impact in the rating because that's like me saying the Razr phone was the best phone because it had so much impact
Wait,
on
it's
cell
like
phones.
a top 10 phone. Cause I'll only.
No,
that.
no, I'm saying it's the best phone because it's a better phone than the
That shit
iPhone
bad.
because it has more impact than
But
the iPhone 7.
it was one of the best.
Bro, are
phones.
y'all gonna vote?
That's
No,
like-
but impact means
It's not
what it
like
did
that,
rather than.
I mean, you
But we're
already
judging
know.
it based off of the movie, not what it did.
Yeah.
Because if I say that, then the Razr is the best phone ever. You get what I'm saying? Better than the iPhone
But
7
it-
because
it
Razr
was.
did have impact.
No, he's saying like in
it
general.
is like
He's saying like in general.
I
He's
can-
saying
I
if you
can-
take an iPhone now,
I will literally give up my fucking phone
Nigga, you
to
gonna give
have
up-
a goddamn razor.
Well, you got a 5.
Yeah,
So.
Nah, bro. I like videos.
No, but I'm saying wait. But do y'all get where I'm going at with the impact?
I understand.
Yeah,
I completely understand what you're saying with impact.
You got any thoughts on this argument, bro? Since you haven't seen either of these.
Because
movies?
like,
I think you've seen Spider-Man.
I definitely seen Spider-Man too.
I was about to say I thought everybody.
But
Because that shit was iconic.
like, and see that's where he was going with it. Like, you can't really take the antiquity or the nostalgia that you get from it and you know put that into the factor of you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Saying that it's a better movie than. But the one that just came out, I need to see it before I can really make a clear judgment on.
But like,
Yeah.
For right now,
That's
just
a good
based
ass
on
point,
hearing what you know what I mean,
Yeah, that's a good ass point.
basis of
Based on his passion
argument.
and his sweat on his forehead.
Yep.
You give him a vote.
Bro,
I'm
his
kind of
points is
biased
better,
because
bro.
I
Like,
have
Doc,
seen,
like,
I
if you
haven't
look at it, Doc
seen
Ock
Spider-Man
whole
2,
fucking
so I have to say Doc Ock right now.
motives
No, but like-
But it
But I'm
just seems
saying-
like
no, what you're saying is like
it
completely
just
true,
seemed
and
like
I understand what
it
you're
was
saying.
like you said. It was a more cohesive, like better.
I don't know. I just go
Dynamic.
From, I go from the movie.
I'll give my
Yeah.
thoughts after.
and I like
Because that's half the battle of the movie is like trying to make you
Alright,
feel
well, be
something.
real,
or
tell
try
me.
to
Yeah, but
tug at your
whose
heartstrings
motive
and
was
try to-
better?
you know what I
Okay.
mean?
But
So
I
when
like-
it's
I like
cohesive
Doc Ock
and
motive
you
better.
feel
Why?
and you can feel what
I
the character's going
wait a
through.
second,
more
wait a
as a
second, wait a
character.
second.
Say, oh, that's relatable type shit more than something else.
Yeah.
Then I feel like that, you know what I mean.
I just-
that's where I would go. With
Yeah.
it.
All right.
And
yeah,
like,
can I give
I
my
would lean
thoughts?
towards.
Wait,
Doc
no,
Ock.
Shaq was next.
If like you said,
Shaq said he voted already.
Yeah, y'all voted already.
No, but Shaq was about to say something.
bro, I ain't never
He
got
already.
No, we didn't get it on
He
either.
said about the motive.
Kevin, did
No,
you vote?
which
It's 1-1 right now.
shit,
No,
I can't
wait,
get-
wait,
I can't
wait,
get
wait.
words out. Shit.
Wait. Now, Shaq, what was you saying to Tevin? Because the mic, we didn't pick that up.
I said, be honest, bro. Whose motives was better, Doc Ock's or Mysterio?
I like the Doc Ock's motives better. I just feel like Mysterio's shit was like too extreme. Like,
But at least
he had
I
a
feel
little
like
point
what
of
you
like
mean?
other people helping.
Mysterio
him.
had his own personality.
Chase, let this nigga
I
answer.
just like I just feel like
I need a bell or something.
Mysterio point was like kind of extreme when like okay we're gonna do this from this he get mad because the fucking glasses go to a kid. I don't know, it just wasn't too much of a big deal to me. I just didn't care for it.
All right,
So
Kevin.
what was Doc Ock's motive?
Hold on, bro. I'll explain it.
All right, so
Oh, it was a
To finish his project.
to finish the project.
Did something happen with it? Like
Same
family?
kind of
Did something
bullshit.
happen
That's
to
extreme.
No, did something happen to
His
his
wife.
family or something? His wife or something?
That was his fault.
Yeah, it was his fault, but it
They
still
said
happened.
shut it down. And it was like, nah.
No, but it
Yeah,
still
that was
was an
literally
impact.
his fault.
Alright,
But I said
so,
still was an impact.
Going back to
Yeah,
what
nah.
Ivan was saying, bro. Like, I feel what you're saying. Like, I feel what both of y'all are saying. Like, I'm not saying y'all wrong at all. But that's the thing about me. Like, I went in and watched this movie with expectations that it was just going to be another great movie with Tom Holland because I think Tom Holland is the better representation of Spider-Man.
Yeah, best Spider-Man.
I think he is the exactly. He's
So is it better Peter Parker than Tobey Maguire?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
So
What
What
anyway,
about Shamik Moore?
Yo, shut up.
That's not Peter Parker.
That's not Peter Parker.
I feel like I'm not really very good judge on movies because, or the quality of movies because I don't watch as many.
Yeah, no, I
So
know that.
sometimes when people say a movie is trash, I'll be like, just looking back in my mind, I'll be like, dang, like where I was at that movie or the age I was at. If you say like Spider-Man 2, if somebody say Spider-Man 2 is trash, I'm like, not really, just because, like, you know what I mean? I liked it whenever it came out, and I'm not really a big connoisseur on superhero movies or like a big judge on like, oh, this is great and this is trash type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for me, for what it was when it came out, like, you know what I mean? That was the wave also, and so.
Yeah, I know. See, but see, what I'm saying is like like I said, realistically, I went in with expectations because I knew the fact that who Tom Holland is, how he portrays Spider-Man, and everything like that. Right. So I'm like, honestly, yeah, it's gonna be good.
Did he not portray him right?
Shush, y'all. Look, I'm tired of y'all talking over me. Y'all gonna let me?
No, I asked.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Let him finish. I can finish it. Then we can finish.
Yeah, so we can just get over with this. Realistically, I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. And there's always gonna be a place in my heart for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That's like, there's no argument with there.
Yeah, it's like Dragon Ball Z.
And it has nothing to do with nostalgia when I come to the fact that I like that movie more than this new one. Because honestly, when you put them side by side, they are great in their own right, and I don't think that either one of them is actually bad.
Yeah, Far From Home way better than Homecoming, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
So my thing is. Y'all arguing over fucking.
I want to argue the movie because I say B. I'm tripping off how you saying Far From Home is better than the movie.
Bro, y'all gotta. We not doing that. We did the villain.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's easier to argue.
Okay, so
not really.
Okay,
I got problems with the movie.
I'm gonna make it simple for y'all when it comes to my answer.
It's the same with arguing music, bro.
Like,
it's hard.
It's hard, but real talk, like
yeah, it's all subjective.
When it comes to villains, I come from a place where my dad raised me on the comics and everything like that, and I do believe that when it came to this, I had expectations because of the fact that like Mysterio is Mysterio, Doc Ock is Doc Ock, but this whole argument that y'all do and everything like that, I came to the realization that I was thinking of Doc Ock from the comic books.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
And so it's completely different, and I really feel that Mysterio was really lame. I really do believe that
he's a diva director, bro.
Like real talk, like I mean, literally, what is it that he does? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's not intelligent. He is extremely intelligent. But what is it that he does?
I feel like they took an obscure character, just like they did with Vulture, and made him its own cool like character.
How is he cool?
Did you not see the illusion scene?
Bro, but
that's all you can go back to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's the only thing.
Bro, but he did all
everything. No, his plan was calculated. That's what I meant to say earlier. Was his plan not calculated?
No. It was. No,
it failed.
Did he not get the Spider? No, did he not get the glasses from Spider-Man?
He did. No. It was completely calculated. I agree with you on that. Like, I don't disagree with you on that at all.
But he still won.
He didn't win. He
yes,
lost.
he did. He won.
But in the end, how long did it take Spider-Man to fucking kick the shit out of him?
No, but that's the thing though with Mysterio. He has no powers.
That's what I'm saying.
With Doc Ock, he has the mechanical
arms. See, then this is gonna go to that whole argument about Batman and fucking Superman. Like, I fucking hate these type of arguments.
No, but I'm saying,
I mean, hold on, I gotta say real. Hold on, Chase. I'm about to make your point for you, bro.
Thank you.
Like Spider-Man 2. Doc Ock got the shit kicked out of him both times they fought.
Right.
So I don't know if he could use that as a point because Peter, anytime he didn't have to worry about like other people, like his aunt or like Mary Jane at the end of the movie, he smoked that nigga.
Facts.
So what's the thing with there? Why Mysterio lose points for that?
In the comic books, Doc Ock always gave Spider-Man a problem, especially with the arms. Mysterio never.
Well, you can't use the comic books.
No, but I'm saying as a like a background type thing.
Yeah.
Doc Ock always gave Spider-Man a problem physically. Mysterio never gave Spider-Man that problem physically, just like he did in the movie. We know that Mysterio literally has no powers. He has no gimmick to him to give him like super strength or anything.
Facts.
It's not like he's a shocker where he has the little gauntlets or whatever.
Yeah,
that nigga lame.
With Doc Ock, he has mechanical arms that could literally has like a whole bunch of strength to him.
Yeah,
that can that can lift like tons.
They can lift, like one of them can
that can literally hit Spider-Man and it can hurt him.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
So with Mysterio, I feel like they did the best they could with a character like that.
I mean, you're right
because. Like when you first see Mysterio, obviously as a comic book fan, we know who he is.
Yeah.
But when you first see him, what are they doing with him? Because that looks awesome.
I didn't think
No, when he had the little green things, that looked good. It looked good.
It looked good, but I never thought it was like just he looks fucking awesome.
No, but I'm thinking, those powers are coming from the gauntlets. I'm thinking, that's a tech that he made. Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, that's literally part of the illusion too. Yeah, that's how good it was.
Why y'all still? Kevin made his vote.
Yeah, like
no, but
so let me do my shit real quick, and we're done with the argument because this will lead us nowhere.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right,
that's the fun of it.
Just real quick, background on me. For years, up until like last year, I said Spider-Man 2 was the best comic book movie of all time.
Facts.
I stand behind it being better than Dark Knight. We can argue about that, but whatever. I don't care. That nigga Batman was the lamest shit in that movie. But anyway,
Joker.
So getting into Spider-Man 2, that is a point of contention that was why I could barely put over Dark Knight, because for me, Doc Ock, when you put him up against Green Goblin for the first film, kind of disappointing.
Green Goblin was scary.
Because Green Goblin, anytime he was on the screen, my eyes was on him.
Yeah.
But when Doc Ock was on the screen, my eyes was on Peter, which I put down to them more trying to push Peter in this movie. Because in the first movie, the niggas was like, Green Goblin low-key made Peter's bitch a little bit.
Hold up. Before you say something. My point is really movie, bro. What you think Spider-Man?
But I'm going into that.
Okay, go into it. My bad. Go into it.
Yeah. So as of right now, in terms of which movie I think is better, I honestly have them ranked equally for the moment. Because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I like almost all of them except for Amazing Spider-Man 2 because that movie's some bullshit.
Amazing Spider-Man.
But
Forced.
Here's the thing. I think
the
portrayals of Peter in each movie are both really good for me as a big Spider-Man fan. But I think Mysterio was probably a better villain. I think Spider-Man 2 is probably a better film if you take the villains out. But if you add the villains in, I think that's where it's equal. And I'll explain why. So, Doc Ock to me, I like Alfred Molina. He's a good actor. He's been good in a lot of shit, but he was good in the movie too. Don't get me wrong.
He's an actor that
like he was definitely cool, but I couldn't stop comparing him to like Green Goblin anytime he was on the screen. Plus, like Chase said, that is something that people talk about for a long time. They kind of copied the dual personality thing. They did that in all the movies though, because Sandman also had the same "should I be evil? Should I take care of my daughter?" thing. Yeah, like that was a whole thing. So, all right, so Doc Ock's motive. I liked Doc Ock before he went evil. Afterwards, I thought they kind of went third act villain on him. They didn't really give him nothing that he really wanted. Like I couldn't really make sense of why he did what he did. Besides, I'm evil now. These things took over my mind. Which when they take over his mind, he fucking kills them people in that hospital. Great scene. Yeah, that shit. And also the train scene. That's iconic. But that's more iconic because of a Spider-Man fashion. Because Spider-Man was rocking this nigga until Doc Ock fucking tried to kill them people and dip. Facts. So, as for motive, maybe, I'm not going to say y'all didn't understand or anything, because, that's fucking talking down to people. I don't like doing that. But I'll say what I got from the movie. So, Mysterio's plan, which I thought was pretty solid, because what he said, bro. So, the nigga who people saw as the first hero, or the biggest hero, he was a fucking alcoholic fucking nigga who did all this dumb shit. And he fucking put the world in danger. The Ultron shit, all his fault. Yeah. Civil War was pretty much all his fault because he couldn't just talk to Cap and not be he was making fucking jokes after all them niggas died. Yep. Like, yeah, maybe we should. So I understand why Mysterio would look at this nigga and be like, all right. Plus, if a nigga take your life work and use this as a joke, that would set you off. And then I can understand why he would not like Spider-Man too, because Spider-Man's a kid. Like he said, he was like, you got an alcoholic playboy nigga who don't pay attention to shit. And then you have a fucking kid who fucking, as we could see before that, nigga was thinking with his dick when he almost blew up the fucking bus. So when Mysterio said, I want to put smart people in charge, I could empathize with that because, I don't know if that's real in the real world, but I do think smart people should probably be in charge. So I could understand why he thought the glasses was rightfully his, as well as, he created like the barf thing. And he was also putting up all them homies that like,
got slandered.
That was one of the main tenets of the movie for me was Tony Stark did a lot of good, but if you look at this, he left a lot of problems in his wake. Yeah. That actually though is a point I take away from Mysterio because I didn't think Vulture was really connected to Tony at all. And we had this argument the other day, but Mysterio, he was pretty connected to Tony, which I take points away from because I know people don't like the Iron Boy shit. I definitely didn't like some of the Iron Boy shit in the first movie, and in the first half of the movie, I was like, oh, they going back to this. But then when he built his own costume, that was when I was like, all right, nah, we cool. Yeah. Because he did his thing. So that part, I do take points away from Mysterio because in the original comics and shit, he's not really connected to Spider-Man. He's not really connected to anybody though. He's just fucking evil.
Yeah.
Lives in New York. That's why I like the Vulture aspect, because I didn't see it more as Tony cleaning up Iron Man mistakes. I saw it more as Vulture's fucking up Spider-Man City, almost killed his homie who run that gas station, so he got to shut that nigga down. But anyway, back to the Mysterio thing. I guess that's a difference of opinion thing, because I thought Mysterio was pretty cool. I liked the costume, what they changed to it, because the original one, that shit is trash. And so, yeah, I like that. I like the illusion scene. That's probably like, I was telling Chase, that's up there with the train scene in Spider-Man 2 and fucking when Miles jumped off the building in Spider-Verse. For like my favorite scenes in the Spider-Man. I was on the edge of my fucking seat for that. But yeah, the main thing I like about Mysterio though was he always had a backup plan. Like if y'all seen the movie, I think that nigga got away at the end. And so if he did and he come back, I might gotta put him over because like
that's a setup for Sinister Six.
Yeah, like Doc Ock at the end of the movie, he kind of went out sad. So I will say I got Mysterio like. I'll give you all my rankings actually. So number 1 is Green Goblin. Number 2 for right now is Mysterio. 3 is Vulture, and then 4 will be Doc Ock. And then 5 is like Sandman, because you know they all get bad after that. But hold on. So if we was ranking the villains, you know, going down, giving 1 to 10s, everything like hero portrayal and all that shit. These movies are both like a 91 out of 100 to me. And the extra points for Spider-Man Far From Home, because the narrative is not as strong as Spider-Man 2. Because in Spider-Man 2. Your power is getting away from you because you can't decide what you want to do. That's powerful shit. Yeah. And so what the movie loses in that aspect, it makes up for in me liking Mysterio a lot more. And compared to Vulture, I like him better, which is more points because I don't like Doc Ock nearly as much as... Like, bro, Green Goblin, nigga had quips, nigga had memes. He beat the shit out of this nigga like 3 times. He fucking kidnapped his grandma and put her in the hospital. So that's where the differential was. So I don't agree with Chase that Far From Home was better than 2. And I don't agree with you that 2 is better than Far From Home. Because right now, they, for me, like tied for like best live-action Spider-Man movie. But Spider-Verse is better. Spider-Verse, to me, is like the second best comic movie ever. Let's be real. So, which also, that movie loses points because the villains are not good. But it's so good every other aspect, I don't care. Yeah. But, yeah, so that's what I'm going to say. I don't really agree with either of y'all, even though I agree with some of y'all's points. Right. So I think...
I'm really going to battle the movie.
I wish y'all could have a better debate. Because y'all niggas couldn't follow the fucking rules. And y'all was talking over each other.
Mine was movie, bro.
Well, we could talk about movie another day if you want. Because I'm willing to have that debate. I'm just saying, for me, I'm probably not going to budge off of which one I like better. Because it took me watching Spider-Verse a few times before I said it was better than 2.
Hey, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. I don't think we need to do this no more. Because look how much time we spent.
Bro, when me and Chase talked about... Bro, when me and Chase talked about fucking Far From Home... When it was just me and him that one day, we was at like the 50-minute mark. When we was done, it was like 2 hours.
Yeah, because I left.
Facts.
That was
another reason why I didn't fucking watch that shit, because I saw 2 hours. You're like, wait. Because he said that y'all don't start talking about Spider-Man until the last hour. Yeah. And then I fucking pulled it up, and it's 2 hours. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers really talking about Spider-Man for a whole fucking hour, bro. Come on.
That's our favorite superhero.
No, but I understand that because he's one of my favorites.
This is one thing I like to say about MCU Spider-Man before we come out. We had Uncle Ben in the first Raimi trilogy.
Nah, we not even getting.
We
moving on. Moving on, bro.
I'm saying
bro,
what I like.
Chase, it's 12:30, bro.
I'm saying what I like.
We moving on.
I want to say what I like.
We moving on.
I want to say what I like.
Let him say what he's gonna say.
With Sam Raimi movies and Uncle Ben, cool. Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, we don't want to see that again. When the MCU comes in, we don't want to see Uncle Ben die again. Cool. We give Tony now a fatherly role model. Peter. We give Peter more of a fatherly role model type person instead of Uncle Ben that we always see. We're familiar with Tony. We like Tony. Seeing that, I feel like with these movies, I feel like it's the son that atones for the father's sins type thing. Like he's paying for what Iron Man did, even though Iron Man did bring him into this world. Yeah. So that's one thing I like about the MCU and Tony being like a father figure to Peter.
Also, like, I'm gonna say this,
which is creative in my aspect.
That last end credit scene, bro, I was like, oh.
Wait, you mean the second one? The first one?
The second one, bro.
I walked out.
The second
one?
You
walked out on the
Wait, the second
one?
he
saw the good one though. The first one.
Bro, I'm talking about,
but the first one,
Jay Jonah.
No, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
first
the first
one.
one.
That was the first one.
When he revealed.
Oh yeah, no, that was the first one. My bad. That was.
I think that's the
Oh,
most
when he
creative
reveals
shit
his
they've done
identity?
in the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
That's why I said this
Bro,
movie.
I was like,
upset.
whoa, like real talk. This next one, like, I'm ready for this shit.
Yeah,
like, real
see?
talk.
Bro, now you know what's crazy real quick? You know how like it's a common thing in like the comics that Spider-Man be running out of web and having to figure out how to do?
Yeah.
But it's the first movie that ever did that. When it happened, I was like, holy shit, they
Like,
did that for?
Did he just?
But nah, but yeah, man, you know, hey, I'll go see that movie, bro.
Yeah, bro, go ahead. And say that.
Solid flick, bro.
Yeah,
but
solid, 100%.
but yeah,
Not like
so
a homie fan
I
split,
know.
but you
No,
know.
not like the only
So we bringing the podcast to a close.
Oh wait, hold on.
I know Tevin thinks that Joker will be the best superhero movie this year. So